Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The bat.
Leadoff man gone. That'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready now, Mitch Garver. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 6-4. Tyler Clippard takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Johnny Damon.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Lifted the other way to left center. And Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's a .333 hitter. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin
Yount will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out toward second. Carew is there. Gonzalez for 1. Back to Killebrew, the double play, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. They're up 6-4. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Nolan Ryan takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 34, Nolan Ryan.
Marwin Gonzalez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Cory Hunter, and their runners at the corners now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now a double play ball here, as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. Over to Perez for a side retiring double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Sergio Romo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Digging in, Gary Carter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Romo has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career, with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone to lead off the inning. The kid Gary Carter leaves the yard with a solo shot, and even 30 home runs on the year, and it's now 7-4.
Wow, what an impressive job of hitting right there. They went with the slider on the outer half, but it came back just enough for him to drive it down the line just inside the pole for a home run. You don't see a home run like that too often.
Standing in now, Mickey Mantle. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Well, they don't get much bigger than that one right there. He's now tied the single-season base hit record.
Oh, man, what an amazing year he's had so far. One more base hit, and he'll have an unprecedented season. Stay tuned, everybody, because it's about to get crazy.
Into the box now, Tony Perez. Line towards center field. Hunter is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, George Brett.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. The 1-1.
That's Bolton.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line,
right
but
fielder,
that
number
wasn't
10,
a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best
Sheffield.
2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield. Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Royals
join
tack
us
on
for the
one more
traditional
on the strength of
seventh-inning
this
stretch.
solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Twins 4. Striding in, Rod Carew. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 3.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a
Now
pitcher
batting,
that just
right
rears back
fielder,
and blows
Nelson.
smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the
Cruz.
ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. 32 now for the season, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, and the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
In now, Josh Donaldson. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Two and two.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Two out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 7-5. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. The 1-2. Smoke toward the hole, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now at the plate, Johnny Damon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? To Carew at second. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The left fielder, number 8.
Riding in once again, Ryan Braun. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 2-1. Runner's going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. For the series, he's 3 for 12. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Carter. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Fouled away. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The bat.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Mickey Mantle. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. In there, 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Royals are on top 9-5. Leading off the inning, Mitch Garver, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A runner at first with no outs here. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To Sandberg at second. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ryan into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Cory Hunter lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here.
Gagne.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box now, Rod Carew in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Hunter is on his way home. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-run game. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready with the 2-1. Fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Nelson Cruz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Popped up. Sandberg has a play, and that retires the side. Taylor Rogers enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rogers.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Tony Perez. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 5.
Digging in to try it again. George Brett, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. hard sinker misses 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one.
Sheffield.
So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Cruz Suter comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 now. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force it second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Byron Buxton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Twins. Number 25.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Final strike for the Twins. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cory Hunter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brett Saberhagen hangs win number 11 on his line. Jose Barrios struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Bruce Sutter wraps it up for the save, his 34th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 9 runs, 11 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Twins, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.